What's happening, everybody? How are you YouTubers doing? Just doing some things here to my new to me 1995 5.8 flareside. Probably can't see the 8 very well. Let me just give you a close up right there. Look at that, 5.8. Got the flareside sticker drying up right there with glue. Now the tailgate was stolen according to the second owner, but he let me have this one he got from the junkyard that was red. And if you can't tell, which you definitely can, I painted it the wrong color, but it's better than red. And so I'm going to be changing the oil in it for the first time. The interior is a bit rough, but I did put the seat on there, the club there too. Weird alarm noise that I keep hearing every time I start the car. It lasts for about 5 seconds and then it stops. But do the regular checks. It seems to have green coolant, although I haven't had a chance to actually open the radiator cap. I can probably try now. Safety first. I'm gonna put some glasses on. I can only wear those on. Alright, got me some glasses. Let's check and see what's inside this radiator cap here. And I took it off because the hose itself is more than warm, but if you check the radiator cap, it's cool to the touch. So it shouldn't explode immediately. And it did not. And that looks pretty green. Just get my flashlight to show you guys. Yep, pretty green. Not really bad. Nice duct tape work there. So yeah, all in all, air conditioning works great. Got that fixed. Apparently, I don't know if he didn't mention, the previous owner didn't mention anything about changing a compressor, but he did mention it does have a leak, and that every now and then he'd have to put Freon. But I guess he did it so many times that it just had so much air in there from not vacuuming it. And I didn't know that. I went and I jumped it, cut the wires, as you can see right there. Cut the wires on that thing so I can jump it. I didn't know that you could jump it from here somewhere. I don't really know where. Somebody on YouTube mentioned something, but I don't really see that. I think maybe, I don't know, something around here where you can jump into as well. There's no relay for it, so it's just like the Ranger that I have. It just works that way. Coolant, I mean, brake fluid seems okay. No leaks, which is great. Brakes feel good. It's a good purchase. Oil is dirty, transmission is bloody red. So I do believe it does have low miles. I don't know how many miles specifically it has because the odometer is cooked. The factory defect happened on this truck where if it gets hot enough, the LCD ink eventually leaks out. And so you just get a screen that brightens up and nothing shows up. All right, let's change the oil and see what we see here. See how hard it is to do a 95 Ford F-150 flareside. For those of you who are new to DIY for your new vehicle or old vehicle, you gotta remember, for those of you who are new to DIY to your new vehicle or old vehicle, you always gotta remember 2 points of safety, 3 including your glasses. Most important are a jack stand, which I'm going to show you here what I have. It's an old one. Got it at a garage sale for $80 a long time ago. probably like 15 years ago. I got it for $80. Works really good. Keep it jacked up. And then, second most important thing, at least one jack stand. So in case the jack fails, the jack stand won't fail. Even if it's Walmart brand, it works. Alright, let's go ahead and get into changing the oil. For the first time, 1995 flareside. Alright, let's try this again. So, you have the jack, one jack stand, and another jack stand. Why? Because these are 2-ton jack stands, and I have them sure more than a 2-ton truck. So just in case, you now have 3 things. Keep it right there. I'm just going to do my best. Put you guys in the angle with me. Five eighths is the winner. Hopefully you guys can see I'm doing my best here. 5 eighths. Extremely loose, by the way. That was finger tight. That's what you want. Doesn't seem like it was stripped either, so. a little tight. No problem. At least in 1995, they figured out people were going to do their own oil changes, and they made oil filter a little bit more accessible for the 86 models and the 92 models, which both vehicles I have. 86 Ford, my brother-in-law that worked on it, 92 Ranger. Not the easiest either. I have a feeling. Where's it gonna drip at? Where's it gonna drip at? Right where I had it. Perfect. I'm really thankful whoever this was gave up and then tried puncturing it. I don't know. But we had a hard time, and I had the right tool. Right amount of arm strength. And that's what was given to me by my father-in-law. Oh, come on. Oh no. That is the wrong oil filter size that will not fit there. Once again, the internet duped me. They said it was an FL1A for 1995. F-150, and that is not the case. As you can see, it is getting stuck right there. Will not belong there. Well, at least this oil filter is going to be pre-charged for a good while. My Ranger is it. I'll have to go to the store and pick one up. You can have another vehicle, right? Don't always put all your eggs in the basket for the internet information. Riley, give him the loaner. Here's the keys to the loaner. Oh, Riley didn't have my part. We got a motor crash. Yep. It said, no can deal with the part. Get a close up at what I'm gonna do. Drop the oil filter in there. This is the right one I can tell because it's shorter. And the part number is, you can look it up at O'Reilly.com. Go before this thing drops some more oil on me. I've already stripped out all the oil that I had in there. Two charges. It's not going to work either. Should. Let me bring you guys back to the cell. So, as you can see right there, but look at that space though. Man, that is so tight. Why? I don't understand. Does it have to be that close? I mean, for what? Alright, let's tighten it up. Now, when you tighten it up, you don't have to strong arm a gorilla. It's good enough. Get it up this time. And remember, even if it feels like it's tight enough, it'll be extra tight once it dries. Don't forget to lube the seal, the filter gasket seal. Finger tight is usually good, and not even more than that. And that's probably good. Right about there. There was still more to empty out from the pan after I used the oil. More than likely it all comes back into the pan or just residual drip. So I'm gonna let that finish out. She's a little chocolatey. Or I should say thick, not chocolatey. Chocolatey bad. You don't want milky looking oil because that means you have something leaking into your oil. We don't have that here, so that's great. There you go. And that you don't have to strong arm the bolts for the oil can either. Just give it a good one of a dozen. And that's it. And that's barely with your hand all over the socket. So don't use the torque end of it. And if your oil's drippy right now's the best time to clean it. And if you got gloves, clean it up. You won't know if it's leaking otherwise. Now I prefer the oil filters with the rubber bottom or the Herculiner bottom, whatever you want to call it, the rough bottom so you can get it out with your hand. But if this is all that's available, because your local parts store, which there's 3 of them in the city, and other places I can go to, O'Reilly's just the closest to me, and just do it tight enough. Let's go put some oil in this thing. Alright, let's find out. Got the oil ready. Where do we put the oil at? There should be some sort of a... There you go. Classic. Everything in the way. Putting oil in this truck. Right there. Just the way everybody likes it. It's not, if it's too easy to put oil into it, it's almost like they knew that you'd be having oil problems. Let's get some funnel here from 80s oil. Let's say 40. 40 weight is just fine. Big engine, it can handle it. Alright, we'll set you up. Probably. Stack that. Right there, good. So this is gonna fall. It's good right there. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna take the dipstick out so that you're reading. Oh, there you go. There you go. Alright, okay. You want to be moderate before you do rocky back there. We're about to spill out this oil in the dip. But moderate with it. It's okay if it's on the to get oil over your hands too to make the job even easier. And you want to be old and shaky when you do it too. That's what everybody recommends when you're doing this. Yep. See here, about a quart, maybe a quart and a half. Start with the once I go into about a quart left in the full 5-quart bottle. Again, I know that the majority of you guys will have at least done the oil change on this. What we got? We got some real dirty oil, barely hitting the bottom, so we're going to fill it up. And it's really dirty, so this oil hasn't been changed in quite some time. I would have liked to have run motor flush, but from my experience, those things eat away at gaskets that are old. I'd rather just deal with the old oil and it gets better. One more thing, folks. If you're using a scissor jack to do any of this work and no jacks, change your oil or try to change your oil, you are playing with fire. Even if you're under a Corolla, any car can still crush a human being. Don't use scissor jacks. Don't use scissor jacks alone. At least put a jack stand on there. Don't be that cheap. That's all I have to say. Now I'm gonna lower the truck down.
Alright, now, with the truck flat on its tires, I should get a more accurate reading now. Just a little overflow on the tailback bowl. Now we're going to miles and stuff because your downer defect is there. So, before you slide back out, just make sure. Any heavy leaks.
Those of you that are F-150 pros, this vacuum is supposed to work like I'm sure it's not going to have anything to do with it, but put that there. But I'm not sure if that's what it's doing. Right? It doesn't seem to be running any different, so I think that's all. Yeah, that's got to be definitely the air conditioning. Alright, back her up and put her back in her home. One more thing before we finish with the oil change. Might as well check this filter that has 6 screws on it because they didn't want anybody messing with it. They're like, yeah, we're going to make you work with it. Filter that I don't have and this light will blow out. Because it is gent.
So how does this thing come out? Alright, there you go. So far, the inside of the cabinet that you notice is different. Make sure not
this is Doro Beam air duster. Actually, a really good amount of.
Alright, good enough. You should probably clean everything here. But what I'm going to do is just clean this thing out. I think it's pull out, no, it doesn't have to pull it out. You clean it with your hands, right? And you just stuff it out. Yeah, the heavy breath, I guess. I don't know exactly what that's for. If the air goes in through there, maybe for water. Probably for water. Now let's get the air duster next, China. Let's go ahead and clear everything. Let's go ahead and put this filter back on. Is this good enough? Put this thing back on. And you want to be careful with the tubing on these things. They do not make aftermarket products for this truck that replace it. At least not without spending $1,000. Over. Looks like it was a 8mm. Looks like real good. This is what I want to do. My hand is quick. Hold up, don't tug it other than because the plastic and those break. Just a little bit. And one of them crisscross at the tire because it's like a big problem things that have nothing right there. What you want to do is add another tool. The radio tower tool already. And you want to put the jack back to where it was. This thing here. Alright. I will end up washing this engine. And when you do wash this engine, you always want to make sure the plastic bags or any electrical equipment which includes that guy right there. There's no dust on these things. They just wet. They get wet and they start with, especially that one right there. Oil. And all that electronics. Just do plastic bag or whatever. Everything else you find. The alternator too, you can do too. Fill a few plastic bags. Just make sure that the alternator is not hot. And if it is hot, just have to wet so much. Everywhere else, but yeah, this is a full thing.